There aren't a lot of places to eat here in this village, only 1 or 2 restaurants that I'm aware of. And the restaurants that I know about there, they tend to be just homes where they serve some food sort of out the front window. And I'm coming here, here's the traffic, to one of my normal places. And here I learned a very important word in Bahasa Indonesia, in Indonesian, BIASA. And BIASA means the usual. So if you go to the same place and you always have the same thing, you can ask for, I'll have the usual, what I always have. And it's a very useful word for me. So I came here today to get BIASA. So here is my usual lunch and dinner place. And yeah, you get some eggplant, some peanuts, veggies, and chicken. I don't know what is going on today with the traffic. Things are a little bit crazy today. Very loud engines going by. I mean, this is like a neighborhood shop. And I came here to get BIASA. Selamat sore.
Selamat sore.
Sore.
Jumpa kembali.
Ah, yes, yeah. Kembali. And they sometimes have bakwan as well. And then they have some, you know, little things here that you can buy. Some canned goods. Laundry soap. Some cakes. And I've recently become a big fan of these rice cakes, which I get some of those to go along with my dinner. I got a little bit flustered there going to my usual restaurant for my usual, just because of the traffic, and I'm using my smartphone to record video. This, by the way, is the local barber shop for my village, Pangkas Rambut, but it's never been open, so I couldn't get my hair cut there. And every time I've gone to that place, I get rice and 2 or 3 pieces of chicken to go along with it, and that is my BIASA. But today, there was a limited amount of rice, a limited amount of chicken. So she suggested eggs instead. So I think I got 1 piece of chicken and some eggs, boiled eggs. And every time I've been there, I've noticed she has a little studio set up there with a smartphone sitting on a tripod. And it's in front of a chair with a lot of makeup and skincare products. And I thought she was like a YouTuber, like makeup, like doing makeup tutorials or skincare tutorials. And I've asked her about it a number of times, and I never quite got a straight answer until today. I really dug deep using Google Translate, and she explained that no, she has a business selling skincare products and makeup, and she records live promos for Facebook for her business. And that's what the smartphone and the tripod, that's what the studio is for. So that was quite interesting. And I don't usually do this. This is actually the first time that I'm going to do this, but I'm in the mood for a cold drink to go along with my dinner. And this is one of my neighborhood shops. There are no 7-Elevens here in town. This is the 7-Eleven equivalent. And they actually have a cooler here that I noticed before. So I'm gonna see if I can get a cold drink. I don't know if the cooler is actually plugged in or not. But I mean, it's a good time to give a little tour of what a shop like this is like. A lot of brightly colored candies, of course. All these spice packages for soups and snacks, I guess. And instant coffees, things like that. Drink mixes, a lot of those sorts of things. And then some more whole household things there. Bags of rice and onions and potatoes, vegetables, eggs. This dinner is coming together very well. Got my BIASA, nasi, rice and chicken, and bakwan. They have bakwan at that restaurant where, I mean, bakwan is usually for breakfast, but they often have some left over by the end of the day, and I go in and I snatch up because I'm such a fanatic for bakwan. And here they had soya milk. Soya botol. Soya milk in a bottle. And this was 6,000 rupiah.
Hello.
Hello. I'm quite passionate about my soy milk these days. And I can get cold soy milk there, so that's very exciting. I don't know whether it's flavored or not. I'll find out in a little bit. Time for my BIASA and not so much BIASA. This is my regular, this not so much. This is brand new. So let's try this as soy milk. Oh, comes sealed. I noticed on the date that it's good until October of this year. So it's not like fresh, you know, that has to be drunk right away. Very difficult to open. Let's give this a try. Yeah, it tastes good. Tastes like very, very natural soy milk, not flavored. It doesn't taste processed or anything like that. Feels, you know, like it came straight out of the vat. Nice. And one thing I've learned is that when you get a rice dish wrapped up in a banana leaf and cardboard, and it has a, you know, elastic bands around it, you have to unwrap it carefully. It's like a tower in there, like a skyscraper of rice and chicken. And if you just sort of unwrap it too quickly, the whole thing just falls over. And this is supposed to be my plate, so I have to actually open it carefully and kind of gauge what's going on inside here so that it doesn't all just fall all over the place. Okay. There we go. The tower is collapsing. And then just open that up. And there you go. It may not look, it's just, and if you're not careful, that whole leaning tower of rice will just like spray all over the place. But it may not look that well presented because it comes out of the packaging like that, but this is very, very good, and I'm going to enjoy this very much. And I have my bakwan, and this bakwan, as I said, is leftovers from breakfast, so it's going to be kind of dried out and not the best anymore. But I think she gives me a really special price on the late afternoon bakwan because she knows, you know, it's not fresh anymore, but I don't mind. I think they're delicious. All right, so there you have it, the BIASA of Planet Duck.